Hello, and welcome to What is Gonna Woke K-Pop Edition, Episode 3. This is what I'm sort of themed as comebacks and farewells. So, comebacks lately, I have a couple to talk about. Let's start with 2NE1. Okay, so their comeback cycle was like... I, I liked Lonely a lot. I hated Nega Che Chalaga. Hated it. It's an awful, awful hot mess of a song, and I'm not sorry for offending any of you actually. Um, Deal with it. I have an opinion. You're allowed to have your opinion. So I think it's a terrible song. Um, and but then I finally, sucked it up and downloaded the rest of the album after I saw the performance of Ugly on my friend's Facebook wall. Like, oh, well, it's a good song. And the rest of the album is like surprisingly okay. I watched Simon and Martina's Music Monday review of Ugly, and I am inclined to agree. I think like all the blackjacks are saying, well, it's like when you feel ugly or something like that. The chorus goes, I think I'm ugly and nobody wants to love me. Just like her, I want to be pretty. Don't lie to my face because I know I'm ugly. Okay. I guess if you think you're ugly and you're cool with that and you're like, I'm gonna, ugly is my concept. Why does everything have to be a concept? Then if you're comfortable with that, whatever. Okay. Yeah. So, that I was like, what the hell is going on in the background? It's the fern or something outside my window. We're in the middle of a hurricane. Hurricane, whatever. Right. So 2NE1, it was an okay comeback. I liked their last album more. I'm kind of sick of Teddy, to be honest. And they still can't sing that great. If you listen to a Music Removed version of any of their performances, it's like Bomb is shrieking. It's awful. Minzy usually sounds okay. Dara usually sounds sort of okay. CL, they're not the best, contrary to what they want you to think. The next comeback is Infinite, who, and I'm sure that my friend Els will love this, but I'm really, really digging them lately. Infinite is 7 guys, and they are intense at what they do. Like if you watch they're on a reality show right now called Sesame Player. They're hilarious and they work really, really hard. So when you see their awesome, like tight as hell, very, very in sync, very synchronized choreography, when in their new single Be Mine, or Neko Haja, they look awesome on stage together. So they work really hard, and the song is so like there seems to be a lot of 80s throwback, 70s, 80s throwback in the last couple months in the comeback cycles, but with Tiara's Roly Poly or Lolly Polly, as everyone's calling it. And now with Be Mine, it's a very 80s vibe to it. And as we'll see, so does Nine Muse's new track, which is what I want to talk about next. But anyway, yeah, Infinite. They're awesome. They're funny. They're cute as hell, and I just like want to take all of them home. Like, Woohyun's abs are A+. I think Sungkyu has the cutest face ever. Like when he smiles, his eyes like shut almost. It's really, really cute. Hoya and Dongwoo are awesome dancers. Hoya is a handsome bastard, and then Sungyeol is hilarious and screams like a girl. And they need to give him more lines because he doesn't have like any to sing. He actually speaks his line, basically, in Be Mine, and it's really sad because he has a nice voice. If you've seen Orange Caramel's Bangkok City at their fan meeting, their official fan club inauguration for In Spirit, that's their fan club, and they did a performance of Bangkok City, and it was hilarious, but also, like, it's a recording, of course, but Sung-yeol can sing, so I wish they would give him some lines. And then Elle looks like the Korean version of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I can't stop telling people this, but it's true. And they're so easily shippable, all of them. Woo-hyun and Sung-yu and Dongwoo and Hoya. They actually, Dongwoo and Hoya say they should be on We Got Married Together. Like, that's how much they're, like, bros for life. Congrats on your face, all of you. And, yeah, Infinite are awesome, and you should watch Be Mine and all of their music videos. They're really good. They dance awesome. And the next one, which was a delightful surprise, was Nine Muses had their first comeback since last year, and it didn't suck. Because their debut, No Playboy, sucked. Yeah, they were like the butt of K-pop's joke. They didn't even go to the Gaios, I don't think, last year. And, Figaro is pretty good, except for I always want to... It sounds like the opening to The Safety Dance by Men Without Hats. So every time it comes on, I'm like, S-S-S-S-A-A-A-A-S, you know? But it's a really good song, and the dance is awesome. They do this, like, cool split thing, and I just really like it. It's really fun. It's a good song. You should download it legally. Yeah, it's just too bad there are only 7 of them in a 9-member group, but 2 of them dropped out to do other stuff, so I guess they're scouting new members. I hope that they get all that shit together, because it looks like they have kind of a promising new single, so if they did like a whole mini album, I'd probably get it. While I was watching Thursday night's broadcast of Mnet Countdown, because I'm lazy and didn't get around to it, and there's a new girl group out called Stellar, and it sounds like a cool name, and I put on the performance, and I really liked the intro, and then they opened their mouths, and it was terrible. It's just like shrieky and shrill, and it was awful. I couldn't even finish it. Like, you call that singing? No. So, I'm a little disappointed. We need more good girl groups, I guess. But September is the month of the girl group. September, we're getting Girls' Generation comeback. Yay! I'm so excited. I love them. They're my babies. They're my forever K-pop girlfriends. I love them so much. So I'm really excited for them to come back. They're gonna kick ass. We're also having it's Wonsoka, from what I hear. Wonder Girls are supposed to come back to Korea, I guess. Cool. Who are they again? And then Kara is coming back, and their album cover looks really cool. It's like them in like boxes. I'll put a picture in there, but and Gyuri has red hair now, so they're coming back. So it's the 3 top girl groups in Korea basically are coming back in September. So this should be interesting. But we all know that she's gonna beat them. So just lay down, and take it. Kara and Wonder Girls, you don't stand a chance. And then we have the farewell portion of the evening, and that is for Super Junior. Kim Hee-chul is enlisting in the army on September 1st. You know when he announced this? Like last Wednesday or something? Yeah. So that was a little bit of a shock. We thought, the fandom thought that he would go after, like next summer, after the next SM Town and SS4, Super Show 4, and because they wanted to do like a world tour kind of deal, and then he and Ituk would go off to the army together, and then Kangin would come back. He's coming back in April. So basically the internet's response to this was like, "Mama, no!" Yeah, it was a bad night. So Heechul's going Ituk has to go next. Yesung will probably go next year, and then Shindong, and then 86 line doesn't technically have to go, I guess, until they're 29. So that would be in like 2014 is the latest they could hold off enlistment. But I have a feeling that they're just probably going to start going earlier now because there's just like, there's nothing else to do. I mean, okay, the good thing about Super Junior, and I said this to my friend Aileen, 16 little seconds on LiveJournal. It's the good thing about Super Juniors, they do wear so many hats, as it were. So they all have so many different skills. Like, some of them are obviously performing musically is a big thing, but there's also a bunch of them are actors. Shiwon and Donghae both have had drama roles recently. A lot of MCs and hosts and radio DJs. So Eunhyuk and Shindong will be busy. I know Yesung helps out with Kiss the Radio sometimes. And there's still Super Junior M, which is mostly made up of the Dongsangs, and Super Junior plus Jomi and Henry. So I hope that they'll keep Henry and Jomi busy at least while the Hyungs are in the army, because that would suck. They're both really talented guys, and it would really suck for SM to just totally like discount them and just put Super Junior on indefinite hiatus, all subgroups and all that. That would suck. And that would suck for the fans. So I hope that they don't do that. It seems like we have maybe a couple more years left of Super Junior before everyone's really in the army. And then by the time everyone gets out, it's like, how old is Ituk Ajishi gonna be? Like, it just seems weird for them to be in an idol group still in their 30s. I mean, maybe I'm being judgmental, and I know that Shinhwa still promotes and stuff like that, but it seems a little bit like the beginning of the end. But there's a new sort of horizon, I guess, coming for all the members individually, for them to pursue whatever they want to do. And I think this might be good for them, to be honest. I know that Heechul wants to, I think, establish himself as sort of an adult. He's very worried about people forgetting about him when he's in the army. He told all the fans, don't wait for me. If you want to support me after the army, that's cool, but don't wait for me. If you want to get interested in something else, I guess in the meantime, that's fine with him. So, I mean, I think he's taking it in stride. The only one I'm really worried about is Ituk, because he's a nervous wreck and he makes me like, it gives me agita. I think the rest of them will be okay, and I just want them to do stuff that makes them happy, whether that's as Super Junior, under the Super Junior label, or, as solo artists. I would still follow them. I just feel bad because I didn't get into Super Junior until probably like March or April, if that. March, more like, because I was in the midst of writing my thesis, that I really started liking them. So I just feel like I've missed out on so much, and now I don't have a chance to get back into it. But there's it's not about me, it's about them. I will follow you into the pearl sapphire blue light at the end of the tunnel if you want me to, Super Junior. So, yep, you've taken over my life. You've taken over my room. I have so much Super Junior crap on the other side of the room. So, what are you? And, good luck. So this has been episode 3 of What is Gonna Woke K-Pop edition, and I hope to, make more of these videos soon if I don't die in this hurricane. But I won't. I'm 95% sure I'm going to survive. So, until next time, annyeong.